Last year, the Humane Society of Southern Arizona's Spay Neuter Clinic provided these services for over 3,000 pets from the public. The more pets that are spayed and neutered means less litters of puppies and kittens, and that means fewer homeless pets. So Andrea Mitchell is here to introduce us to one of those homeless dogs and tell you how to get your dog at home spayed or neutered at a discounted rate. Now, I feel like we should talk about this love bug first because he's super curious and he might wander. He is, and he is super important because right now, Charlie is our longest resident in our shelter. And that's actually, we don't want to hear that. I mean, it blows my mind every time I see him in this kennel because this is such a great dog. He's been homeless now for over 120 days, and he is the sweetest thing. Charlie gets along well with other dogs. He loves to play. Charlie was in our Jog-a-Dog program. He also completed K-9 college, and so he knows how to sit for treats. But he is a very active boy, and so he's looking for a home where he can get lots of exercise, playtime, maybe a doggy companion friend, and also maybe some basic obedience classes because Charlie is very rambunctious. He's very smart. You know, his mind wanders. And so he needs somebody that is committed to making sure that he will continue to grow into a really good dog. And I would say there's always the right home for the right dog. There's active homes with active families that have an active dog. There's always going to be the right puzzle piece to each one. But like you said, he's been there 120 days. I always say we want to put you guys almost out of business because we don't want homeless pets. And in order for us to get closer to that is this Spay and Neuter Clinic. Right. It is the only way to stop pet homelessness, but aside from adoption. And so as the weather heats up, we want to help provide a little discount for these services. So we're doing our summer Sizzler event this June. So all throughout the month of June, you can bring your dog into our Spay and Neuter Clinic to get them spayed and neutered for only $25 for the month of June, which is really great. If it's something you've been thinking about and you've been maybe putting off because it's normally a little bit out of your price range, or if you've just not thought about it, now is the perfect time to do it because it's a discounted fee and it is good for your dog's health. And I know we talked about, you know, kind of hoping to not have as many homeless pets in our community, but there are much more benefits that come along with this. Right. It's not just about stopping pet homelessness. It is good for your dog's health. If you spay or neuter your dog, they have less of a chance of developing a cancer in their reproductive organs. If you spay or neuter your dog, if they're under a year old, those risks are completely eliminated. And so it's just the health things that are beneficial, plus some behavior things that really help out whenever you spay or neuter your pet. I'm not saying that you're going to drop off your dog and come pick your dog up and it's going to be a totally different animal, but there will be there will be fewer behaviors that are related to breeding with pets. But that's actually a myth. People think that if I get my dog or my cat spayed or neutered, that I think they're just going to be a completely different personality. It's a myth. That is not true, right? Like I said, so if your dog gets spayed or neutered, maybe they will spend less time trying to get out whenever they're not supposed to. They will be spraying less. They will be doing other destructive behaviors less often because they don't have that urge to go and find a mate. And so you will live happier with your spayed or neutered dog, and they will live a happier life too because it's just one less thing that's in their minds, you know, and so then they can spend their time outside having fun, playing, getting along with other dogs. So it's just, it's a myth that your dog is going to be totally different or it's going to take away the qualities that make you love your pet. It's just good for them. The Humane Society is doing that for us, but you guys are also doing something else. The classes are still going on. Yeah, so all summer long, we're still having our rattlesnake avoidance classes every Tuesday over at our CLC, which is right around the corner from our main campus shelter. And so our rattlesnake classes are $99. We teamed up with the animal experts and Adobe Dog Training, and we're offering those to the public. It'll teach your dog to use their eyes, ears, and noses to avoid snakes every Tuesday. Every Tuesday, Humane Society always taking care of all of the pets in our community. Starting June 1st is the Spay and Neuter Clinic offering their annual Summer Sizzler Spay and Neuter promotion. To learn more or to schedule an appointment, give them a call at 881-0321 or visit hssaz.org.